Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Double Dribble. It's the Money Huddle boys, 2/3, Dre and Kobe. What's good, Kobe?
Yo, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Back at it.
Yes, sir. Hey, we had a good first week of basketball. I'm glad the season's back. It's been it's been already hot. Like it's been starting up a lot of storylines, a lot of questions for some teams based off how they started their season. We can talk about the Celtics, but we'll do that in a second. But we gotta start with the tea, the drama, the the off the court issues. Chauncey Billups, mob ties, Terry Rozier, suspended for something else. Can you elaborate on what the hell is
Dun,
going on here?
dun, dun. Hey, we gotta start off with the veggies before we start. With the sweets and the cookies and the candy. I will say overall, these are two separate situations. So you know, the Terry Rozier situation comes from him, letting a friend know that he was going to miss, and he ended up giving that to a different source that gave it to a lot more people. And the amounts that were put in for that night, which was March of 2023, multiple people made over 100K, multiple people made around 20K, just from that one bet on a Thursday night with Charlotte going against the New Orleans Pelicans, if that makes any sense. I'll let you guys take that information and do what you will with it, but it was bound to, happen at some point. But yeah.
That's crazy, man. Like, I do understand, like, gambling in the sport that you're in is should be illegal. I get that. But to tell people to bet on you to not do something or do something so that they can make money off of you, that's even more egregious. Like he's
Yeah.
not even betting on himself. He's telling people to do something in order to manipulate the money, to manipulate the
Well,
market.
you got to think about it. He's not necessarily hurting for money. He's a multimillionaire player. He's made over 30 million in his career. Um, what I can say is, him, thinking in a sense of, yeah, I'm gonna help my buddy get, a nice little payday, but it bigger ends up being a bigger thing than what it actually is. And
That's
I think
crazy,
it's
bro.
I think it's definitely wrong. I think it's definitely wrong. And I think betting, especially on the sport that you're playing, is definitely egregious.
But like, so Chauncey Billups, though, that's not betting. That's straight up
No, no. So
jail time.
that's more on the mafia ties. They still have more information to come out on that, but I will say it was a thing of setting up poker games that were rigged and having high celebrity targets, people, on, I guess you could say, Chauncey Billups' stature, which really isn't really that high. I mean, he's of course a champion, and he's got his ring, he's got his jewelry, but you know, I don't know. It's the bigger names like Kevin Garnett, it's it's where you're getting in those multi-million millionaires, people that have made 300 M's in their career. So I don't know. You got to take it with a grain of salt. You got
Yeah, yeah, we
to.
do. I will say I'm wearing a Kevin Garnett jersey. He is innocent from
Mhm.
what we know. So want to keep that out there because Boston, I gotta protect our names out here.
No, for real. No,
But
for real, man.
that is the weirdest things to start the season with. like Terry Rozier wasn't even having that great of a career, and here you are making the most out of it for your friends and family. And then we got Chauncey Billups, who was climbing up the coaching ladder. He was doing good. He was assistant coaching. He's been doing a lot of work for teams
Oh yeah.
and influencing players to do better, play better. And then now you're going to jail.
I feel like
You're
a
going to jail.
decent amount of people had actually Chauncey Billup winning the Coach of the Year this year, probably, because the Trailblazers they're looking pretty dang good with Danny Avdia out there. You know, they made a trade for Drew Holiday and got a guy from the Celtics. You know,
No,
but
hey,
hey, they got a squad over there. So I I I don't know. It's crazy how you know people make choices. That's all I can say.
yeah, it sucks, man. Like you just throw away your whole career. But
Oh yeah.
someone's career who's going up and up is Lloyd Markkanen. He put 51 on the
Woo!
Suns, bruh.
Woo!
The most since the mailman.
Talking like a 50-piece chicken nugget, man. Like
Man,
I'm saying Laura Markkinen dropped 51, 14, and 3. You know what I'm saying? A big double double, you know what I'm saying? With the 50 point. They shot 53s. The Jazz shot 53s that night, which is more than Golden State shot in their last
that's a,
game.
that's a little too
Um,
much.
that's a lot of threes. That is a lot of threes. But hey, I'm glad they came out with the dub against it looks like Phoenix. D Book he didn't have a terrible game,
No.
but
But man,
against
the defenses of these teams are not good.
no, no, no. These are high scoring games too. So
Like, man, like Laurie, he unloaded the clip on them.
and if it goes to overtime, you're looking at games to being about 135 to 140 and points, which is crazy.
Like, yeah, it's ridiculous. These teams should not be scoring that much points each. Like, what the heck? Like, play some defense. Like, you aren't going to win every game by scoring that many points. But we love seeing high scoring games, bro. That's what we watch the game for. We want to see offense, man. So,
Hey, you already know the Jazz fans. They're happy that they kept Laurie Marketing and they didn't trade him for a couple first round picks because right now he's looking like an all star. Looking like an all star. So we'll
he
see.
does
We'll
look
see
pretty
how he
good.
does. In the rest of the season.
For sure. For sure. For sure. But let's get into the nitty gritty. Celtics finally won. I love it because we were going to be one of those teams who were 0 and 4, and
Oh
I
yeah.
would have been crying my eyes out, bro.
Oh yeah.
It would have been very bad today if we would have lost last night to the Pelicans, man. They don't got
And like
nobody.
you guys held them to 90 points.
We whooped
So
them.
like yeah, you guys really whooped the brakes off of them. It was a phenomenal game from it was a good team effort. I feel
I'm,
from Boston.
I'm very sure coach was like, we are not doing this. We are not going over 4. Like, not while I'm coaching, not while Brad Stevens is GMing. We ain't doing this. So y'all better
Nah,
get a W right now by any means necessary. And we did. And we
and
did.
and that's what I will say. JB, Peyton Pritchard, they got to step up, man. They got to be leaders on that team. They're champions. Um, they gotta do better. Um, Galvanizing the troops. You know what I'm saying? They don't have their leader right now, Jason Tatum. So you know.
It just makes it more of a case on why he's so important. And like,
I was
I
just
don't
about to
like dude.
say that. I was literally just about to say that. Everybody was talking all they talk on Jason Tatum and this, that, and the third, and you at Team USA. And I'm be honest with you, Jason Tatum is underlooked, underrated player for sure, and a
For real.
champion.
His impact is much greater than even I thought. And I'm a fan of the team. So like,
Just because he didn't get a Finals MVP, it's terrible.
he didn't deserve it. It rightfully was Brown. Jalen Brown carried the team in that game 7. Oh, game 6 and game 1 to open the series. That was crazy. But I do think that Brown is the better player still, but the better team builder. You want to build around the team, a player, you got to build around Tatum. It's like you can't just build around Brown. He's not a number one.
But wouldn't that make Tatum the better player? Because isn't that what you want in basketball? It's not just
Hey,
that's why I get why like Jokic is the best player in the league right now is because he makes his team so good and everybody thinks he's going to be going to the finals and he's going to beat SGA is because he's such a good team player.
I
Um,
100% agree. I think you're right. I think that you definitely corrected my thinking on that because Tatum did a lot. He assists the ball very well. He rebounds, plays good defense.
mhm.
He takes care of the ball. He's not really like a turnover guy.
No,
Jalen Brown be turning the ball over, man. He's not really that good of a playmaker.
like I will say like Jalen Brown's output sometimes can be um, more than Tatum's to an extent of Tatum can drop 50, bro, and that's hard to say. Like somebody can have more offensive output in a sense of just scoring. Like Jalen, you need a bucket. Like I would 100%. That's a hard. You know,
Our choice.
that's a hard choice. That's a hard choice. But I don't know. I think it's crazy to say. I think that they're still developing. If that's not if that's absurd to say. They only got one championship right now. I mean, I still feel like OKC's young. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they're young. Um, I I don't know.
Or do you think we should disband the Jays, or should we keep the Jays on the same team?
I say keep them together. I say keep them together, but because you already know what it takes to win. You've been there before. Um, you beat a very good Mavs team that had Kyrie and Luka Doncic, and a very good Mavs team. So I think overall, you keep that team together. You keep Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum, but you build something just like that 2023, 2022 lineup that you had with beating the Mavs.
Yeah, we need a couple more veterans. We're very young, so
Oh yeah.
the young guys are making it hard to start the season. But hopefully, they start getting more veteran, um, either players added to the team, or the young guys start getting their legs under them and start playing better.
Hey,
But
they might be waiting just like every other team, waiting for Giannis, to tell you the
I'm
truth.
just glad.
They might just be waiting for Giannis.
Hey,
It's like,
that would be a crazy trade. But
and you already know who they're giving up if they get Giannis, they're giving up Jalen Brown
yeah, we giving them up.
because because Tatum's a better shooter.
I would definitely like to see Giannis and Tatum. That would be great.
Dude,
But
yeah,
I'm
that
just
means
glad.
you're gonna have Tatum have all that floor spacing, be able to shoot the ball as much as he wants.
That's what I'm saying. And the lane will be open for Giannis to go do whatever he wants.
Dude,
But that is only to say that we are not a no-win team. But there are teams that still have no W's, and those are the Pacers, the Nets, and the Pelicans. What
really?
okay, let's just go one by one. What do the Pacers need to do to change their season around as it has already started bad? Like, what's the problem with them?
So Pacers, I'm just gonna say this. They've had some really good like losses. And don't quote me on that, but I'm just saying they've had games where they've played really well. They've had over 30 plus in both of their stars and still lose. I just think they need more firepower. They just need more offensive output and they need a leader that they don't have right now. So I say just give it time. They probably won't be 100% until Tyrese gets back, which is what they're expecting, which is why they didn't pay Miles Turner all that money.
Yeah, they didn't. They only got whooped by the Grizzlies. Everybody else was within 10 points. So
100%.
they are. They played the Thunder and the Timberwolves
Yeah.
and the Grizzlies. So they they are not a bad team. They did have tough competition to start. So
Oh
we
no,
will give them
100%.
a break.
That's what I feel about my Brooklyn Nets. My Brooklyn Nets, they've only played. They've played the Rockets, a very good Rockets team. They've played a very good Cavs team, and then they played OKC. So I myself, they're just super young.
Yeah.
And Michael Porter Jr.
Is he not good?
He's alright. I mean he ain't nothing like we expected him to be whenever he came. You know what I'm saying? Like he's had a 30 plus night, but
Yeah.
we're
He's
still
doing pretty
losing.
well. He's
You
he's
know what I'm saying?
averaging 19 points a game.
That's what I'm saying. We're still. I mean, with him having all this space, you would think that he has with having Cam Thompson, a very ball dominant guard that scores, you know what I'm saying, that drives to the paint, that can dribble and kick, you know what I'm saying? And he's dribbling and kicking, and my MPJ is just not making it consistently. You know what I'm saying? He's making them, but he's just not making them consistently on a rate that you want a person that you think can be an all star and shoot on an all stars level.
And then what's the problem with the Pelicans, man? Like they gave away Brandon Ingram and they still suck.
Uh, I think it's just bad decisions with the upstairs. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Thanks.
I think the Jordan Poole trade, no, absolutely not. Steve Bay,
No.
I mean, it's cool, but like, why? And like Kevon Looney, I get it. You need spacing though. Like you have Zion. You know what I'm saying? Like you need as much spacing as possible. You should have kept C.J. McCollum if you're going to trade for Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole and C.J. McCollum are practically the same freaking thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. They're both scoring guards that can't play defense. I'm confused on what they're trying to do with this roster. I don't know. I can't. This
Is
makes sense.
Zion is Zion a guy you can build a team around?
Yes. They Pelicans just suck at doing
Because he
it.
didn't even play last night.
So I feel like to an extent he hasn't had a good team around him, a good enough team around him to work around his system.
Hmm.
I feel like with Zion, you need lots of shooters. The
True.
best shooter that he's had around him is I would say what Trey Murphy,
McCullum?
McCollum. McCollum's not a bad shooter, but you
Yeah.
need a big man.
Yeah.
You need somebody who's not going to clog the paint so that Zion can drive in there and be a Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Or be a LeBron. Right now, I feel like it's very clogged and it's ISO ball. It's like,
Well,
okay, here you go, Zion. Here, go 1v1 this dude, and then either you're going to get a bucket or you're going to get hurt or you're going to get fouled. So, like, one of the three is going to happen. Like, and
and
that's not good
that's
on
what
your
I'm
body.
saying, bro. Like I agree with you 100%. He needs to have shooters around him because he's a passer. He actually averages over 5 assists a game last season.
No, for sure.
He be facilitating, bro. So like for him to not have people around him to excel, even though he had Brandon Ingram, and they were scrappy a little bit, but I don't know what to do with this team.
But
They're
like, what have we seen Brandon Ingram do? Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to slander Brandon Ingram. That's not what I'm trying to do. Brandon Ingram, he's a very good player, phenomenal player. But I'm just saying, like, with the tools that I feel like he's gotten, like Brandon Ingram is an ISO scorer. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not trying to hate on Brandon Ingram because he's an ISO scorer. He's a good player. But for the system that Zion needs to be in, he needs to have the ball in his hands to be able to facilitate or Catch a body, dunk on somebody.
I will hate on him for you because he went to Duke, and so did Zion. So both of
Different.
them, you get two Dukies, I call them, on the same team.
Crazy.
They ain't gonna do very well. I promise you.
Inside pocket. You
It's not what
said
you want.
jokes.
But there, on the flip side of the coin, we got the teams who have not lost: the 76ers, the Bulls, the Spurs, the Thunder. Let's start it off with the Sixers, bro. They turned their season around from last year. They said, "Hey, that was the past. We the new Sixers now." What do you think about that?
He said, Joel, you can go now. We're good.
It's
He
over.
said, Joel, we're good now.
But like, why? How are they having such like success? Is it Nick Nurse? Is it the
Because they have
lineup?
one of the best backcourts in the league right now. Right now. Like recency bias, 100%. VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey have been going crazy. Like, dude, Maxey had 43, 4, and 8 against the Magic, which I will say Magic, I feel like they're a decent team, but some people say they suck. It just depends on who's watching basketball and who you're going for. I think they are a damn good team. I'm not gonna say that they're the best, but they were definitely in my top five of in the East. I would say around that 4 or 5 spot. But
And
dude,
dude,
DJ also had 26, 4, and 7. So,
he
ugh,
came in the league hot, on fire.
bro.
But also, we see Jabari Walker signing, bro. Jabari Walker's out here doing things. I like Jabari
Oh,
Walker.
yeah.
He's a good player. Um, but Paul George hasn't came back yet, so they could be even better,
Mm, I don't
possibly.
know. I don't know. Because right now, like you're kind of like you have these young guys, they kind of just like here, go have fun, do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Go drop 40, go do this, that, and the third. And it's flourishing right now.
Mm.
Now if you take the ball out of both of their hands, because if you look at it, they both have above 7 assists in the last game. VJ
Dang.
he had 7, Maxi he had 8 with a 40 piece with a 40 ball. So they're able to facilitate. They're able to lead this team. They're able to pass and make sure that you know you can have a frequent, consistent offense, regardless if it's shooting, driving, or dunking. And I feel like with the ISO ball that Paul George plays, I think that it can help 100%, but it can also take away that growing, that they're doing right now because they're both super young.
Maybe he's a trade candidate. Get him out of there.
Mm. I do like that idea.
Get some more young, good players.
No, I like that idea. I say I
But
say trade Joel and Paul George. Say send them both out.
true. And
Um,
speaking of young players, bro, these Bulls, the Chicago Bulls, bro, they're playing hard.
and that's one that really surprised me the most. I will say the Bulls. Um, it's so hit or miss, and they're playing a lot of team basketball. They have like what 6 or 7 dudes that were in double digits just the other night. They are playing complete team basketball.
Yeah,
They are beating people by just making the extra pass, and that's really high functioning basketball. That is
bro. Yeah, it's crazy. Anyone who played more than 10 minutes had double digits points.
exactly. Exactly.
Only two players did not play more than 10 minutes. They're just putting everybody out there.
No, for real, man. I think they have, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like we've seen this before with their starting center, which is what's his name?
Oh, Vucevic.
Vucevic. Yes, with Vucevic, I feel like we've seen him before do this with the Magic. He's a good playmaker. He's a good playmaker, and he'll give you 10 and 10. You know what I'm saying? 10, 10, and 5 consistently.
Yeah,
So it's like they also got Ayu Dosunmu out there.
yeah. They got
Which is a really good
Okoro.
point
He's all
guard.
right.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Isaac Okoro.
It's it's a lot of guys from other teams that didn't pan out all on one team.
Oh, 100%. Josh Giddey and those cats.
The only guys who are really on there from the draft is Dosonmu and Buzelis. Everybody else is like, we were traded here, bro.
Hey, but those is cold though too, man.
He balls hard too. He balls hard too.
We can
So,
hope for sure.
but of course, your Spurs undefeated.
Oh,
You like them
unbelievable.
to win the probably the East.
I think
Part of the
we need.
West,
I don't know, man. This is one of my favorite teams to watch. Like, other than like the Thunder and the MVP, because at any night, Shea he could drop 50. But I think fun wise, like this is the most fun team to watch in the NBA right now. I think everybody's tuning in of this Victor Wembanyama um, generational talent that we are watching in our once in a lifetime thing that we've never seen before. Um, he's not like Tim Duncan. He is not like the general, the admiral, Dave Robinson. This man is completely from another world, and he's doing everything. You see him do the 360 layup the other night.
bro.
It's crazy, and hey, it's unprecedented. You know what I'm saying?
But not only that, he's got the team to rally with him, like Castle.
Facts.
Like I like Stephen Castle. What's that Stephen Castle? He balls hard. And of course, Devin Vassell. They are really doing it the right way. They're building the guys up. We drafted these guys. We're keeping these guys, and we're
Yeah,
seeing what can happen.
100%.
So I like that. So hey, there could be a veteran added to that team in the midseason if they are looking for a playoff push. You never know.
Hey, you never know, man. Um, I think they should just keep it how it is and just roll with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the Thunder is honestly a good dang blueprint. If you really think about it, you
And
got
see,
two really good guards, and then you have a transitional, center in Chet, which I would definitely take Webby over Chet. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just
of
saying.
course,
Uh,
I'm not a Chet guy, so I agree with you.
why?
Well, people are saying that like, oh, he's Kevin Durant. Like, I don't see it.
I say he's more like Dirk than anything.
I would say Dirk, but
I don't
people
think
will say
he's. I
he's
don't
like
think he's
Kevin Durant.
fast enough. I don't think he's fast enough to be Kevin Durant. He's too big. He's
They be
taller
trying,
than Kevin Durant. He's more lengthy than Kevin Durant. He is a freak of nature too. He's a 7'1" center with that could. It's got like the same wingspan as Webby. Like he's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely ridiculous.
and I was hoping you could stay healthy. But you're speaking of Chet Thunder, they are undefeated.
Are we surprised? Like
We ain't surprised, man.
no.
They're just too good. Why are so
See, and
good?
I see like Shea. He's getting ready for I see his preparation for the season. Um, seeing just with his win the other night, I think he only had like 24 points, but he's being able to pass the load on to other people so that he doesn't have to carry the whole load. He can rest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I think that's very monumental. I think they know that the NBA Cup is coming up, just like a lot of teams. So everybody's trying to ramp themselves up. Everybody's trying to get started for the NBA Cup so that they can get some notoriety and they can get some chip, some more money.
It's gonna extra money, bro. I'm glad they made it to where you can get extra money, bro. Like that's gonna bring them motivated
Oh yeah,
to anyone who's in it. Like for real. Like you ain't gotta win the NBA championship, but you can win this NBA Cup and get paid.
still get paid,
So
still get notoriety. You know what I'm saying? Still get like yeah.
just everyone has a chance. So
It's
I
a
like
win-win for everybody if you can win it.
for real. And then those are the undefeated teams. Speaking of Thunder, we're gonna go right into our game one of this Tuesday night slate, and it's gonna be the Kings plus 9.5 at the Thunder minus 9.5 over under 226.5. What do you got for us on this game before we choose a consensus bet? What are the injuries? Who's hurt? What's going on?
Right now, I see, and this is what I'm talking about. I texted you after, our last podcast, and I was like, "Yo, Chet's playing tonight." So
Yeah, you did.
that changed some things. Whenever I was watching the game, and these are only things that I see um on my ESPN. Right now, it says that Jalen Williams is questionable. Um, I still got
See,
Thunder.
yeah, for sure, for sure. I is anyone hurt for the Kings?
No, other than Keegan Murray,
Mm,
which
okay,
he's out
I like Keegan Murray. He's all
with a
right.
UCL. No, 100%. He's a good small forward.
Do you do you think how is the way to beat the Thunder? How can the Kings have a chance here?
Hope that Jalen Williams is hurt so that you can run a dynamic duo with uh, Demar and Zach.
What about Sabonis? Is he gonna have any trouble here with Chet?
I think Sabonis is majority a playmaker. So, although Chet is a good defensive minded center that can shoot the ball, I think Sabonis's playmaking will be true and will be fruitful for Demar and Zach and Russ and people that are outside of the perimeter or in transition.
Hmm. Do you think the Thunder beat them by 9.5 points? By 10 points?
Absolutely.
Do you also think it could go over this 226.5? Or will it be defensive game that
I think the
will the
Kings.
Kings have a chance to stop the Thunder from whooping them?
Absolutely not. Because just like as we saw with Phoenix and the Jazz, I don't think the Kings defensively have enough ways to stop OKC's offensive output, and that's
So
not including Jalen Williams.
so
I'm taking Jalen Williams out of the equation. Let's say they just have Chet, Shea, Dort, and Alex Caruso and company. I'm still taking OKC because as long as you have two strong guards to guard Zach Levine and DeMar DeRozan, I think overall they're not gonna get enough offensive output from Russell Westbrook, which he just dropped 18 against the Lakers and then got dropped a 50 piece on his head by Austin Reeves.
how
So
many how
I
many
don't know.
games is this in between their last game? Is this their they have 2 days off, 1 day off before this game, or is it like back to back on them for them?
This
I
isn't
think it's
no. This
back
is not. This isn't back for Thunder or for Kings.
for the Thunder.
No.
It is for the Kings though.
Yes.
and on the road. So they play at home last game, and they're
Hmm.
going to the Thunder next day.
Yeah, they're getting spanked.
Yep, I'm with you on this, bro. I'm 100%. I'm like, yeah, you sold me. Sold me right now.
They
I'm
gotta,
going with
bro.
it. Our consensus bet for this game is the Thunder minus 9.5 because I don't trust any team, especially the Kings, on a back-to-back road spot against the Thunder, bro, who are reeling right now. They're just going crazy on
Oh yeah, they're going
defense right now.
crazy. Like I said, it's the NBA
And
Cup coming up, so I think everybody's trying to get ramped up, and I think everybody who is undefeated right now wants to keep their undefeated streak.
yes,
And whoever loses it first, you already know they're gonna have. Oh, well, they're not undefeated anymore, so there's only 3 teams left. So
hey, we're on it. And
hey,
game two for the show is the Knicks minus 2.5 at the Bucks plus 2.5. Over under 229.5. Hey, the Bucks are lucky they're not in New York. But what else do we need to look at before we choose a bet for this game?
this is going to be a tough call right here. I will say. I think this is why it's so close on the betting. I think because the Bucks they have KPJ out, Kevin Porter Jr. He is not playing tonight, and then they have Mitchell Robinson out tonight for the Knicks, which is a big defensive key for the Knicks to stopping Giannis. And this is where you really have to look at who do you think is going to put the overall output? Who's going to have more output? Do you think Giannis is going to have more output for his team, or do you think Jalen Brunson is going to have more output in his team? He does have a lot of weapons over there, and he has more weapons than Giannis. I think Giannis can put more out, but I think the Knicks take it today because although Brunson has not played to his highest potential, I think he just dropped 24 there tonight. I think with him having Carl Anthony Towns, having Mikal Bridges, having OG, I think they'll be able to pull this off because they have a lot more options.
I don't see anyone being able to guard anyone's superstar. So I don't
Mm-mm,
think that
mm-mm.
anyone can guard Giannis. And I don't
No,
think anyone on the Bucks can guard Jalen Brunson. So I can definitely see a back and forth affair. I can
100%.
definitely see the Knicks pulling this one off just because they have the better defense than the Bucks.
Right now, yes. Right now, yes. 100%.
Also, Hart's back. Josh Hart, he missed his first game of the season. He's back now. He's
All right.
here. He will be locking people down because he doesn't really score much. He's a defender and rebounder. So I am with you on this one as well. But we're not going to take the 2.5. We're just going to take the Knicks on the money line just to win the game outright.
Man, that thing ringing. I
You know what I'm saying?
said that
Got
thing
take,
ringing.
take the Knicks on the money line.
On the money
But
line.
that's hey, this is a game I'm going to watch tonight for sure. If I can get back from the gym on time, I'm watching this game
No,
because
100%.
it's Eastern Conference, and these are going to be some very these are teams who are looking really good right now. So I want to see how they match up together for the first meeting. And
Oh, yeah.
Cat Cat versus Miles Turner or whoever they put at center. Is it going to be Bobby Portis or
It'll
Giannis
probably be
probably?
Miles Turner because Bobby Portis. I mean, they'll probably swap them both out. I mean, Cat, he's only what 6'11", so
Yeah.
size wise, they're gonna put Miles Turner on him first, and then if Cat can't stick to his man or can't find the trailing man, then they'll throw Bobby Portis in there so he can just shoot threes.
Yeah, I like the bench of the Bucks more than I like the bench of the Knicks.
Yeah.
But I like the Knicks stars
Mm-hmm.
more than the Buck Stars. So I will take the Knicks on the money line. That is our consensus bet for that game. But the last game for the show, game 3, Clippers -1.5 at Warriors +1.5. LA teams. I love LA teams playing each other.
Sure.
It's in Golden State, so it's gonna be a fun one to watch too. It's the late game. It's the last game because California teams always play freaking last, so you know they're late.
Yeah.
But what do we have to look forward to in this game before we bet it?
So right now, the Warriors they have Al Horford questionable. Um,
Ooh,
I'm not sure if he's gonna play tonight. And the Clippers they have Bradley Beal out right now. Um, I will say right now, I don't want to, but I might just take the Clippers. Only because the Clippers really have something to prove in this game. Um, like overall that they can be a playoff team. I'm gonna be completely honest with you because if this Warriors team, I'm pretty sure they're 3-1 right now. They're pretty good.
mm,
Look pretty
yeah,
good.
they're good. They're
They
doing really
look
well.
pretty good.
Do you think this could go over the total of 224.5? It's pretty low, in my opinion.
Mm.
It's in LA, Warriors, Golden State. So like they're gonna be shooting. They probably have the better um,
Yeah.
shooting percentages at home.
Honestly, now actually I might take that back. I might have to take the Warriors because I'm a you can't count
Mm.
out Jimmy Butler. Come on, man. You got Jimmy buckets, and then you got Stephen Curry, man. Give me the Warriors, man. Give me the Warriors all day.
And do you what do you about this match right here? Zubac. Well, he's gonna have to do whatever he wants to do because there's no one.
No, he's definitely is going to be able to do whatever he wants to, but threes are more than two. So,
And James Harden, like,
I mean, the thing that I'm not concerned about James Harden. James Harden, we've seen him flop against Steph Curry. It's
yeah, he does.
Kawhi. It's Kawhi Leonard. It's the claw. Because he can most definitely put some clamps on some of my offensive superstars that wouldn't be efficient overall. So Jimmy Butler, he's gonna make his life a living hell. I'm gonna be honest with you.
He will. I think he's gonna be. He's gonna probably have a lot of assists tonight.
It's gonna
James
it's gonna be up to the. We're
Harden.
gonna see who Stephen Curry is. If Stephen Curry loses tonight, then it is what it is. But
All right, then that makes our bet the Warriors. The
Warriors,
Warriors, man,
put him on the money line.
on on the money line. Oh, you think they're gonna win the game outright? Not even plus two. Like if they lose
I
by
think
a close margin,
I
you think they're gonna be winning?
Steph he done already dropped a nice little 50 piece this year. Pretty sure. So I'm gonna um I'm gonna take Warriors on the money line. Yeah.
Yeah, we will take the Warriors on the money line, but I will also give out the over because I think both teams have success here. So yeah, bet both of those. Bet the Warriors money line and the over 224.5. I just don't see Jimmy Butler can't guard Kawhi. No one can guard Kawhi. That's the fact.
Mm,
Draymond Green will try.
I think Kawhi's offensive output has differed a
Ooh.
lot since his
Mm,
time with the
what are you trying to
Spurs.
say here, sir?
I mean, I'm just saying, since his time with Toronto, he's only been going downhill. He hasn't been going uphill.
Is it the fall off?
It might be. It might be. I mean, because if you really think about it, I mean, yeah, he's got James there with him, but if we already know what James is, like we've seen him in the playoffs, we've seen Paul George in the playoffs, we've seen Kawhi in the playoffs. He had 1 year of with Toronto, which was his best team, which he should have stayed, but he didn't. I think it's going to be very hard to replicate that.
Amen. I'm with you because I just like the Warriors bench as well. The Clippers bench is
Oh
not
yeah.
very trustworthy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but Kaminga for the Warriors has been going off. Like he's been doing everything he can, filling the stat
No,
book.
for real. He dropped 25 the other night.
That's what
Uh,
I'm saying.
it was
Like
a good
this
team
is a
effort.
back. This is also a back to back for the Warriors, but they were at home last game too, so it's a back to back home game for them, and it's pretty much a home game for the Clippers. They're down the street. Hey, like I
Hey,
said,
hey now, hey now, hey now. I
prime
think
time.
I got Warriors on the money line. I got Warriors on the money line because Pods had 23 last night. Kaminga had 25 last night. I think last night against Memphis, it was a good. Hey, here's the young guys. Clippers. We know we got a doubleheader the next day. We got something for you. I think Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler are going to show out tonight. Hopefully, I'm not wrong. Um,
So I think that was a good point. They prepared because Kerr is a good coach. Okay, very sure that he planned ahead. He was looking ahead and was
uh,
like, let the young guys get a lot more PT tonight against the Grizzlies, who are not good.
uh,
And well, was it the Grizzlies? Who was it?
I think it
They
was the
played.
Grizzlies. Wasn't it the Grizzlies?
Yeah, you're right. The Grizzlies. They played them, young guys, get your licks in, and
Mm-hmm.
then big dogs playing a lot of minutes tonight.
No, for
So
sure.
we should see a heavy dose of Curry, a heavy dose of Butler, heavy dose of Draymond Green. But I think Kaminga can be sprinkled in, man. He's been doing
I
really
think I'm gonna
well.
watch this game over the Bucks and Knicks, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
I think it'll be more offensive fireworks for sure.
Like, cause
But
this is gonna be a barn burner, man. Like, this is gonna be a good game. I still got Warriors, but who?
I always stay up late. Somehow I just can't go to sleep. I'm probably eating some ice cream and I'm watching whatever LA team is playing because they're always the last one home.
You heard me?
And I'm just glad that it's definitely the Warriors and the Clippers and not the Warriors versus the Blazers. Something crazy like that. I would be like, oh, this is garbage. Because
Yeah.
Blazers suck still.
I mean, they ain't, we talked about this at the beginning, man. If they had Chauncey Billups, man, it probably wouldn't be as bad. But I mean, they got don't sleep on the champion Drew Holiday, 2-time champion,
I
twice,
have
not once,
hey,
but
I,
twice.
I I do have a holiday jersey. So I have everyone who started on the Celtics in that championship run. I got their jerseys because I haven't seen a championship Celtics win since I was in high school, man.
Nah, for sure. You have to be
So
Kobe.
I cherish that team, bro. I even have a Tatum jersey, bro, and I hate Duke, but I have a Tatum jersey. So hey, that is our show for today, and we got NBA Cup talk on Thursday. The NBA Cup
Yeah.
is on Friday. We about to give you that preview. About to give you the goods to get you ready to put that money and put your views on the Friday NBA Cup because I really love the installment of this. I'm glad the NBA is doing this. It's what we needed. Okay. We needed to see added motivation early in the season because people just get lazy. People want to, oh, we're resting him. We got this guy on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people aren't really looking forward to playing the early season games. But
Yeah.
now you have something to look forward to
No, for
because
real.
these players, it counts towards them in the season, counts towards your wins and losses. It gets you extra paper, and you can win for notoriety. And so
It's a win-win for everybody.
I love it. I'm glad it's here. But we will be back on Thursday to talk about the NBA Cup and get y'all ready for that tournament. But
Yeah.
signing off, it's your boy Dre Rich, my basketball extraordinaire brother, Kobe.
You know what it is, man.
Hey, this is fun, bro. I'm loving this NBA talk, bro, because you know a lot, and we need all the knowledge we can get, bro, because that's making us betters, bro. So appreciate you for always being on, bro. But
Hey, I appreciate you for having me, brother.
hey, you part of the team, Money Huddle group. Let's get it.
You heard?
Peace, everybody.